Jeremiah Thorpe. We're just getting ready to do a pruning demonstration on a Duke blueberry plant here. Dukes are a more aggressive growing plant, so we get a little more aggressive pruning it. This plant's about 6 or 7 years old, and we'll just kind of give you a quick once over on what we're doing. So first off, this is a 2-year-old cane right here that came in. He's down too low to the ground. You're not going to want to fruit that low. This is a 1-year-old cane, so he still has good potential. Take out these little suckers. Something like this. Nobody wants to get down on their knees to pick blueberries right off the ground. So we'll take stuff like that right out. A Duke bush is very crowded as a general rule. They're very thick. They put on a lot of growth. So we're going to open things up. We're going to take out some of the fruit buds, some of the branches that have smaller fruit buds on them. This is kind of a poor cane here. We'll probably take him right out. He's growing right into another one. Anytime you have this little twiggy stuff, you can just use your gloves to strip it off if you want. It's a little bit quicker and easier. A little cane like this. I don't like how this side's growing out over into this other one. Take that out. This is a nice cane here. Take a couple of them off that are growing into the center of the plant. Let's see here. Take some more of this little twiggy stuff out of here. Clean them up a little like that. You don't want to leave all of that fruit on anyways, because you'll end up having small fruit and poorer quality. You're going to take this whole piece right off right here.
Can we get over there? Okay.
Just because he's down low, poor quality. We'll probably do the same right here. You'll find out blueberries that are a foot off the ground, once they have that fruit on, they'll be on the ground. So you don't really like that. This shoot right here is one that should have been taken out a year or two ago. It's kind of a runt.
Skinny.
Scrawny little shoot right there. We'll get rid of him. This one here also kind of a poor quality shoot. This is a good shoot here. Give him another year or two and hopefully he develops into something good. This one got buried by the wood chips. So now we're going to come into the center of the plant. We're going to try to just open the plant up. You don't want the center of your plant to be too crowded and too full. So we'll get right in here. We'll take out all this low stuff. Fruit in the center of the plant isn't exposed to the sunshine as well. Won't turn into very good quality fruit. So we're going to just open up the whole center of that bush. A small cane, get rid of him. You don't want your plant to waste time and energy growing little runt shoots that'll never turn into much. Come into the center here, take that out, take that, leave that. We'll usually take 1 or 2 full-size mature canes out, especially with a variety like Duke, because they are so aggressive. We looked it over here. We'll take out, we have a cane in the center here. Doesn't get up to the daylight very well.
Wait a minute, let me get. Hard to. There.
So we're going to take this one here out. If you look, all he was doing was growing right in the center of the plant, and he wasn't getting up to the top very well. He had some good fruit buds, but he wasn't as good as the rest, so we'll get rid of him. Let's see here. Actually, we'll take that whole piece out. Just don't want a lot of fruit buds left down low to the ground, because you just will never You'll never pick them and take full advantage of them. People don't like getting down low to get them. Want them up in the air. And we're just back to taking out your older wood, your low quality wood, and removing some of those fruit buds. You never want to leave all your fruit buds because it'll make your bush over bare, and then it won't make as much growth as you want for the next year. So that's why you take out your smaller fruit buds, your poorer quality stuff. Starting to look halfway decent here. Let's see. Pull a little more out of the center here. Still pretty crowded over here. Try to never have shoots crossing each other and rubbing on each other. That's bad for disease. It can be trouble.
And of course, your pruning as flush as possible right next to the stem.
Yes. Make all your cuts right close to the main stem. You don't want to leave stubs sticking out. Same thing with your shoots that you cut off at ground level. Try to cut them off as low as possible, because otherwise you'll end up springing sprouts the next year out of that old cane, out of the stump, and you don't want that at all. You want them to spring a new shoot on their own. I'm going to take out a couple more of these little shoots. They're not, there's a couple already here. That one's too short right there. He didn't mount anything. That's a beauty right there. That's a good one. This is 2-year-old growth right here. He's coming nice. We'll leave a couple of these little guys. This one here is decent. Give them another couple of years and they should turn into something decent. A little more cleanup here and I think we'll have it.
And you are always throwing all of your trimmings out away where we can hit it with a mower and mulch it up.
Yeah, throw them out into the center and get them away from the plant. And I'd say we're looking pretty good. One thing, if you have a lot of bushes, be careful not to take too much time. It's easy to spend forever on them, and you don't make any money pruning them for too long. So that's it. We cleaned it up.
Okay.
It's looking pretty good.
Thanks, Jeremiah.